Well, hello guys. Welcome back for another wee video here. Just got to give you guys a wee bit of an update on why I haven't really had any videos out. So, a couple of nights ago, I was out, went out onto a foxing trip to the farm, and unfortunately fell. So I was coming down a set of steps and had the rifle on my back, put my left foot down onto one of the steps, and woof, away I went. My left leg came away from me, bang, hit the deck and scratched all the scope up and, scratched the rifle up and broke the cover part for the WULF 4K. So I'll just show you a wee picture of the damage that was done to that WULF. So there you can see, guys, the kind of damage that fall took to the scope, and gave it a good whack, cracked it a good one. Fortunately the scope itself still works. I did actually switch it on and try it. One of the top button on the scope had actually jammed slightly, but I think that was due to the actual cap, and it was broke around about it. And so, as well as that being damaged, my back took a fair whack. I cracked my wrist and done myself a bit of an injury. So on that note, I came, well, after coming home and seeing the damage to the scope, the good news is that I contacted WULF UK and spoke to, or emailed a fella called Chris at WULF UK and asked if it would be possible for them to send me out a replacement part for the top of the scope, or could I send the scope to them for them to fix it, in which he kindly replied to me and said that, yep, they have the part, and where would I like it to be sent. There was no messing, no, it'll cost you X, Y, Z, and I've actually had the scope for longer than 3 years, so it's not like it was under warranty or anything like that. So, and it absolutely first class service for that fella. When I contacted him, he was quick to respond, got back to me straight away, and here they are. I'll just spin these around and show you the parts. So here we have it. That is the little top mechanism for the WULF 4K. Like the button section, the bit that it broke, with the little like microphone parts and the power buttons intact. So we're going to get that installed onto the new scope, and they also sent some replacement screws to cap it down. What I will say is, so just on that, guys, what I will say is that when I was actually stripping the top of the scope off, one of the screws had actually broken on the top of the scope. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and remove it, but if not, I mean, it's only one screw, so I'll just try and put the rest in without actually trying to remove that one, because it's obviously been a water sealed unit. If I take the screw out, it leaves a bare hole, So what I'll maybe do is I'll just leave it in there for now, and try and remove it at a later date, once I get a wee bit more familiar taking the bits off and putting them back on. So that's where I'm at just now. So I'll bring you guys back in a wee while, and let you see where the scope's back together, and we'll take it out and try and let some rounds go, just to make sure that it's hasn't shift zero, or damaged any of the data inside it in terms of screen and functionality. So we'll put it through a test as well, just to make sure that although the scope is switching on, we'll make sure that everything inside it is functioning as it should. So yeah, bear with guys, and I'll bring you back for that. Alright guys, so success. As you can see, we've successfully installed the new buttons and the new top cap to the WULF 4K. What I will say is these little screws, that are these ones here, the ones that hold it in, as you'll see on the other side there, there's actually one missing. But what I'm going to do is just sort of maybe super glue the top of that one back in, just to keep it aesthetically tidy looking. But the top is back on, and I've switched the scope on, and it's all working fine. So the next step is to take it out and actually field test it, and we'll see. As you can see, the side there, where it's took the damage as well, has been whacked a gudgeon. And also on the front of the barrel, the actual rifle itself took a fair whack. So yeah, the next job will be to field test it, and see how we go on. So, and also this is the, in case any of you are wondering, this is the inside of the cap on the WULF 4K. Absolutely nothing wrong with this piece. And the buttons, nothing wrong with these buttons, but like I said before, when I ordered the part from WULF, they sent the whole unit. So first class service to them guys. Take my hat after them, and thanks again to Chris from WULF UK, who supplied the top part, as well as some new replacement screws. So cheers Chris. So there we have it guys, one WULF 4K top cap replaced, and like I said, hats off to the guys at WULF for sending that replacement part out, totally free of charge, which I found was incredible. And I can't stress just how surprised I am that the scope is actually still working, considering like the hit it took. It's just testament as to how well the product is built, because like I said, I ain't the lightest person, I'm 15 stone, so that 15 stone coming down on top of a scope, I was almost certain, after seeing the damage, that the scope was gone, like it was broke. And to my surprise, when I pushed the power button, it fired up, and then after a wee bit of digging into it, sort of just kind of realised that it was mostly the top cap that was broke, and needed replaced. So yeah, functionality is now back and restored, so fingers crossed the next time we go out, and we'll get a couple of shots just to make sure that the zero and stuff like that is working. And like I say, the functionality of the scope itself, I've been through some of the settings, is still working, so that's great. So yeah, like again, I can't stress just how well the guys, or should I say the guy at WULF, they are. That was first class service, can't fault it. I emailed Chris or should I say, I emailed WULF to inquire about getting a replacement cap or potentially sending it to them to fix it, which they immediately replied to me that they were able to send me out a replacement part, and it would be with me in the next couple of days. Where did I want it sent to? So that's, for me, first class service. So thanks again to Chris, who was the service manager at WULF UK, who sent the product to me. So thanks again to Chris, and hopefully the next time, or should I say, hopefully the next video that you'll see is me getting some footage of the WULF back in action. So thanks again, guys, for your subscriptions and stuff like that, and to the new guys that have joined the channel. Hopefully I'll be back out and get some videos done in the next wee while, but I'm still in recovery mode because it was a bit of a nasty fall. So bear with me, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.